sun is bleeding gold out over Callaway's field. I'm sitting on the steps where the paint's been peeling for years. Got a glass of sweet tea going warm in my hand, and a heart full of everything I've been too proud to share. The church van passed me twice on the old blacktop road. I waved and smiled the way you do when you're not really fine. The beans need putting up and the gutters need fixing, but I've been sitting here just watching daylight die. Something's gotta give, I can feel it in my bones. I've been carrying this weight, Lord, so long on my own. Every morning that I rise, I put the mask back on, but tonight I'm out of fighting, the pretending's gone. Lay it down tonight, every burden, every battle, every sleepless night. Lay it down tonight, He is waiting with His hands open wide. You don't have to hold it all together anymore. Let it go right here, right now at His door. Just lay it down, lay it down tonight. It's been 6 weeks since I finally told the truth out loud to my sister on the phone at 1:30 in the morning. She said, baby, sometimes God needs you to come undone before He can rebuild the thing that needs reforming. I drove out to the river where Mama used to take us when the world felt like too much for little hearts to hold. She'd say, lay your rocks down in the water, one by one. Watch them sink and let the current make you whole. I'm still learning how to loosen up my grip, still learning that surrender isn't losing it, still fighting every instinct that says hold on tight. But something in the river water told me let tonight be the night. Lay it down tonight, every burden, every battle, every sleepless night. Lay it down tonight, He is waiting with His hands open wide. You don't have to hold it all together anymore. Let it go right here, right now at His door. Just lay it down, lay it down tonight. Lord, I lay down the worry about the money and the years. Lord, I lay down the anger that I've been calling strength for years. I lay down the version of myself I've tried to be, strong enough for everyone but never once for me. I lay down the question of why this road's been hard. I lay down the distance I've been keeping from your heart. I lay down my mama's memory, the grief I never named. I lay down every single thing I've carried in your name. And what I feel right now, I don't have the words to say. It's like the field after a storm when the light comes back a different way. Everything's still standing, washed and clear and new, like the heaviest part of me finally found its way to you. So I'll walk back up those porch steps, and I'll breathe the evening air, and I'll know that in the laying down you were already there. Lay it down tonight, every burden, every battle, every sleepless night. Lay it down tonight, He is waiting with His hands open wide. You don't have to hold it all together anymore. Let it go right here, right now at His door. Just lay it down, sycamore. The supper dish is done and the children finally still. I pulled the old quilt off the hook beside the back door, and I settled in my rocker like my mama used to feel. The fields are dry again, the rain's been playing scarce, and the county road is cracked from one end to the other. I've got a list of things that need attending to by Thursday, but tonight I let it go and let the evening be my cover. The horizon's still on fire from the last of the sundown, pink and gold and purple like a painting no one paid for. And I sit here in the half light with my coffee going cold, just breathing in the quiet like it's something I've been starved for. But underneath the quiet, there's a current running deep. All the things I push down daily that won't let me sleep. The worry about tomorrow, the weight of yesterday, and I'm tired of being tired in this beautiful and breaking kind of way. There is peace on the porch tonight when the world goes still and the Lord moves close. There is peace on the porch tonight in the place I need Him most. When I stop my striving and I sit inside His grace, and I let the evening prayers just wash across my face. There is peace, sweet peace on the porch tonight. I've been reading through the Psalms since early in the springtime. Started at the beginning just to have somewhere to land. David crying out from caves and desert wilderness places, saying, Lord, I don't understand, but here I am. And something in that honesty just cracked me open gently, like he didn't have it figured out and God still called him chosen. I've been thinking maybe faith was never meant to look so tidy. Maybe holy ground is also where the raw and real gets spoken. So I speak it to the darkening sky above the pasture. All the grief I've dressed in smiles, all the fear I've dressed in fine. And the rocking chair keeps moving, and the crickets keep on singing, and I feel something lift right off this weary spine. I'm not fixed and I'm not finished, I've still got miles to go, but the God who made this sunset is the God who helps me grow. And this porch has been my altar more than once or twice before, where I've come with empty pockets and been filled up to the floor. There is peace on the porch tonight when the world goes still and the Lord moves close. There is peace on the porch tonight in the place I need Him most. When I stop my striving and I sit inside His grace, and I let the evening prayers just wash across my face. There is peace, sweet peace on the porch tonight. Lord, I give you the dry fields, I give you the crack road, I give you the long list and this too heavy load. I give you the morning I haven't wanted to face, was growing up fast. I give you my history, the shadow it casts. I give you the version of me I used to be, and I trust that you're making someone better out of me. 'Cause every time I've come here to this old worn wooden chair, you have never once been silent. You have always, always been there. Not in fire, not in earthquake, but in evening still and sweet. In the space between the asking and the grace that I receive. And I know this broken world has got more storms ahead for me, but I know where I'll be sitting when they come rolling in from the east. Right here, right here. There is peace on the porch tonight when the world goes still and the Lord moves close. There is peace on the porch tonight in the place I need Him most. When I stop my striving and I sit inside His grace, and I let the evening prayers just wash across my face, there is peace, sweet peace on the porch tonight. Peace on the porch, peace on the porch. When the evening comes and the world goes quiet, there is peace on the porch, sweet peace on the porch tonight. I woke up before the rooster and the rising of the sun, with a chest full of tomorrow and the weight of what's undone. The pasture was still silver with the last of the night dew, and I stood there at the kitchen window, not knowing what to do. My oldest starts high school come the turning of the fall. My mother's getting slower and she's starting not to recall. The bills are in a pile on the corner of the desk, and I haven't had a full night's sleep since sometime back in March. The gravel popped beneath my boots when I walked out to the gate. Just me and the border collie and the early morning. I looked out past the fence road to the dark line of the trees, and I said, Lord, I don't know how to do this, just help me please. The clouds were building westward, gray and tall and wide. I could feel the pressure dropping, something building up inside. I'm not the kind that crumbles, I'm the kind that holds the line. But I could feel the holding costing more than I had left to give this time. God help me today, when I was barely keeping my head above the fray. God help me today, in the quiet and the chaos and the gray, when I didn't have the words and didn't have the strength to pray. I felt His arms around me anyway. God help me, God help me today. By noon the storm had rolled through and the sky had cracked back open. Gold light on the wet fields like a promise being spoken. My neighbor called to check in, said she'd felt a pull to reach me. Said, I've been thinking about you, are you doing okay? Didn't reach for easy words, just said I'll sit right here with you. And that was all I heard. And somehow in that sitting, something ancient and familiar moved between two women on a farmhouse porch in summer. Like God was in the showing up, the phone call in the ear. Like all along the holding came through, people drawing near. The clouds had blown on eastward, blue sky taking hold, and something that had wound up tight began to just let go. I'm still not done with hard days, still got plenty on my plate, but I know now that the holding never once depended on my strength or faith. God help me today, when I was barely keeping my head above the fray. God help me today, in the quiet, in the chaos, in the gray, when I didn't have the words and didn't have the strength to pray. I felt His arms around me anyway. God help me, God help me today. I've been the strong one for so long, I forgot what it felt like to fall. I've been the one who holds the family through the summer and the squall. But today I let somebody hold me. Today I let the tears come down. Today I stop performing strength and let myself be found. Lord, I lay down the managing, the keeping it together face. I lay down the armor I've been wearing in the name of holding space. I lay down the lie that says that I should need no one at all. And I open up my empty hands right here where I've fallen, Lord, I fall. And what came rushing in was not what I expected. Not a booming voice, not fire, but something so protected. Soft as morning, sure as sunrise, deep as any river runs. The steady, unmistakable reminder that I am my Father's daughter, I'm His own. And every single day that I have made it, every time I thought I wouldn't get back up, every dawn that came and found me still here breathing, was a day His hands were holding up my cup. So I walk back through that kitchen and I'll face what's on that desk. I'll call my mama and I'll hold her, and I'll do my level best. And when the morning comes again uncertain, when the clouds build up out west, I'll remember how He found me at the fence road, and I'll breathe and let Him do the rest. God help me today, when I was barely keeping my head above the fray. God help me today, in the quiet, in the chaos, in the gray, when I didn't have the words and didn't have the strength to pray. I felt His arms around me anyway. God help me, God help me today. He held me today, He held me today. Through the storm and the neighbor and the wet field gold, God held me today. When I had nothing left to give, He held me. God held me today. The alarm went off at 5 before the sky turned any color. I lay there in the dark just listening to the house. furnace ticking, someone's dog out past the tree line, and the weight of everything pressing quiet as a mouse. I swung my feet down to the cold floor of the bedroom, put on the same jeans hanging on the ladder back chair, walked through the hall past the pictures on the wall of people I have loved who are no longer there. The percolator popped and filled the kitchen amber. I watched the steam rise up like a thin and wordless prayer, pulled on my coat and stepped outside into the blue dark, and the whole wide world was waiting in the cold November air. The east field lay in frost and the creek was barely moving, and the sky above the ridgeline held the last of the night stars. And I stood there with my coffee in my two hands, just a woman in the darkness and the distance and the scars. But the day is already moving, and I don't know what it holds. There's a meeting and a diagnosis and a story not yet told. My hands feel small this morning, the hours feel like weight, and I'm standing in the blue dark, wondering, Lord, if I'm already too late. The day is in your hands, not in my worry, not in my plans. The day is in your hands, you hold the hours like you hold the land. When the morning feels like more than I can face alone, you were already in it, you already gone before. The day is yours, the day is in your hands. By 8 o'clock the frost had burned off of the pasture. The kids were on the bus and the kitchen had gone still. I sat back down, opened up the one blue Bible to the place where it fell open by the windowsill. Be anxious for nothing, I've read that line 1,000 times, but today it landed different, soft and certain as the light. Like something in the reading knew exactly where I was standing, and reached right through the page to set a thing back right. I thought about my grandmother who farmed this same ground, who buried children, buried seasons, buried grief, who kept on rising every morning in the cold dark, and called the rising itself an act of belief. And I am her blood, and I am his daughter, and the east field and the frost and the stars above the ridge were all here long before my worry found me this morning, and they'll be here when this hard day finally gives. The meeting came and went by, the news was harbor real, and I sat in the parking lot just learning how to feel. But something didn't shatter the way I thought it would, like a hand was on my shoulder saying, daughter, you are held and you are good. The day is in your hands, not in my worry, not in my plans. The day is in your hands, you hold the hours like you hold the land. When the morning feels like more than I can face alone, you were already in it, you have already gone before. The day is yours, the day is in your hands. Lord, I give you the morning, I give you the news, I give you the parking lot and the hard things I choose. I give you the meeting, the words that were said. I give you the worry that lives in my head. I give you the east field, I give you the frost, I give you the names of the ones that I've lost. I give you my grandmother's warm, calloused hands. I give are the hands I have found out here in the blue dark, with my coffee going cold. Out here in the frost fields, getting braver, getting old. Out here in the November, with the stars above the ridge. This is where you always find me. This is where I finally give. And I rise not because I'm ready, I rise not because I'm strong, I rise because you're already in the day. And Lord, I know that's where I belong. The day is in your hands, not in my worry, not in my plans. The day is in your hands. You hold the hours like you hold the land. When the morning feels like more than I can face alone, you are already in it. You have already gone before. The day is yours. The day is in your hands. In your hands. In your hands. Every hour, every hard thing, every frost-covered land. The day is in your hands. When I don't know what is coming, when I can't see where I stand, I will lift my eyes to morning. The day is in your hands. The day is in your hands. Last load of laundry's on the line before the rain comes. I can smell it in the distance past the old tobacco barn. The tomatoes need staking and the screen door needs its hinges. And I've been meaning to fix both since sometime back in March. My youngest drew a picture of me crying at the table. Said, Mama, why you always look so far away from here? I held it like a mirror and I couldn't find an answer. Just kissed her on the forehead and I blinked back every tear. I've been running since the roosters and I'll run until the darkness, moving fast enough to keep the hard thoughts from catching up. But the storm clouds don't care nothing about my busy schedule. And tonight they're rolling in and I finally run out of enough. I sit down in the yard chair. The wind picks up the hem of everything I've held together, coming loose again. I'm so tired of the striving, tired of the race, tired of the woman who can't seem to find a resting place. Rest in His grace, put down the doing and just seek His face. Rest in His grace, let the mercy of the Lord fill up the space. You were never meant to carry every stone alone. He is strong enough to hold you. He is enough, come home. Just rest, rest in His grace. Come Sunday, I sat still for once and actually listened. Pastor spoke about the yoke that's easy and the burden light. Said some of us are hauling loads that God never handed us. We built them in the dark and called the heaviness just life. Something in those words just walked right down the center aisle and sat itself beside me like it had been waiting long. I thought about the loads I picked up voluntary, the shame, the striving, the belief I had to earn to belong. By the time I drove the back roads home, the light had shifted golden, the kind that makes the ordinary look like stained glass in the fields at night. And the creek don't earn the rain, and the roses by the fence post don't perform to bloom again. They just open in the morning, turn their faces to the sun, and receive what they were given every single day undone. And I wanna be like that, Lord, I wanna learn that way, to receive instead of striving, to be held instead of chased, to believe that I'm worthy not because of what I've done, but because you call me daughter, and that's enough, that's more than enough. So I'm sitting in this yard chair, letting the rain come if it will. And for the first time in a long time, Lord, I'm finally sitting still. Rest in His grace, put down the doing and just seek His face. Rest in His grace, let the mercy of the Lord fill up the space. You were never meant to carry every stone alone. He is strong enough to hold you, He is enough, come home. Just rest, rest in His grace. Rest in His grace, rest in His grace. When the striving leaves you empty and the race has run you down, rest in His grace. You don't have to earn the morning, you don't have to prove your place. You are held and you are chosen. Rest, just rest in His grace. Just rest, rest in His grace.